Hello friends, welcome back to Learning Nails and Aesthetics. We are in Chapter 6 of the Milady Nail book, starting on page 148 with single-use or terry cloth towels. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and check out my other videos, the fun unboxing Temu stuff, nail polishes, various stuff and things. I will be doing a lot more in the future as well. I am a licensed nail tech and esthetician. If you have any questions for me, that would be great. I'd love to know what you're thinking and wondering about and would like to learn more about. So do check out my other videos. I'd like to grow this channel so we can do some giveaways, maybe have some guests, and a lot more fun things. Keep in mind, I am not AI, so mistakes will be made. Just laugh along with me, and we'll figure this out together. Single-use or terry cloth towels, starting on page 148. And, forgot already, we'll be going to page 154. All right. Also, I forgot a little caution here in the corner. Excessive pressure or buffering too long on the nail plate with abrasives that are too low in grit can generate excessive and painful heat onto the nail bed and can lead to anochlorosis and possible infection. We will be going through the glossary to help with these pronunciations and their definitions as well. So, anochlorosis and possible infection. If your client is feeling heat or burning, lighten the pressure, lower the speed of the buffering, and raise the buffer from the surface between buff passes. Single-use or terry cloth towels. Towels are an example of materials that do not require immersion disinfection if they are properly laundered by the salon or laundry. Cloth towels must be washed between clients. Paper towels must be thrown away after use. Each client should use a fresh, clean terry cloth towel or a new disposable paper towel after washing their hands. The best terry cloth towel for use is a personal service is white, as it can be bleached during washing between uses. Other clean towels are used to cover any surface that cannot be disinfected during each manicure, including the work area. If spills occur on the table, use a terry cloth or disposable towel to wipe them up from the surface. Gauze, cotton balls, pledgets, or plastic-backed pads. Lint-free, plastic-backed, fiber, or cotton pads are often used in the beauty industry to remove nail polish. Plastic backing protects nail professionals' fingertips from overexposure to drying solvents and other chemicals. Figure 6-17. Materials used to remove polish and clean nail bed before polishing. It's just a picture of a container of cotton balls. Gauze squares, cotton rounds, or cotton balls are also popular for removing nail polish. They are inexpensive and perfectly designed for this and other application tasks. Gauze squares, 2 by 2 inches or 4 by 4 inches, also called pledgets, have many uses in manicure services, from product removal to application. Store these materials in a manner to prevent dust and debris from contaminating them. Also moisture, they should have said that. Plastic, wooden, or metal spatulas. Use a single-use plastic, wooden, or multi-use metal spatula when removing products from their respective containers to prevent contamination of the products and the spread of disease. If a plastic or metal spatula comes into contact with your or your client's skin. Okay, I see what they did there. It must be properly cleaned. Of course, it's right where the glare on the page is. It's just, anyway. It must be properly cleaned and disinfected before being used again or disposed of and replaced with a new disposable spatula. Dispose of a wooden spatula when it comes into contact with your or your client's skin. In addition, never use the same spatula to remove unliked products from different containers, as the chemistry of the products may not be the same. Check-in. Define PPE according to Occupational Safety and Health Act, OSHA. Name 2 types of personal protective equipment, PPE. What is the one exception to the rule when using disposable application brushes? Explain the use of professional nail products. As a professional, you need to know how to properly use professional products, what ingredients they contain, and what they do during and after use. You must also know how to properly store products and remove them from the container in a sanitary manner. This section provides a basic understanding of several professional nail products. State regulatory alert. Reusing implements without proper cleaning and disinfecting them is against the regulations in every state. This inappropriate and illegal use of implements puts clients at risk of the transfer of infection. Soap. Soap is used to clean the nail technician's and the client's hand before service. It acts as an infection control tool during this pre-service hand washing procedure by mechanically removing microbes and debris. Soap is known to remove over 90% of pathogen microbes from the hands if they are washing properly. Liquid soap, figure 6-18, recommended because bar soap harbors bacteria and can become a breeding ground for pathogenic disease-producing bacteria. Figure 6-18 is just a picture of a bottle of hand soap with a pump. Polish remover. Polish removers are used to dissolve and remove nail polish. 2 types of polish removers are available: acetone and non-acetone based products. Acetone is colorless, inflammable liquid. It is miscible with water, alcohol, and either, did I say inflammable? I did, didn't I? Alcohol and ether, and has a sweetish odor or burning taste. Who's going to taste it? It is used as a solvent. Both acetone-based and non-acetone-based removers may contain additional ingredients such as aloe, vitamin E, or oils to prevent drying of the nail plate and surrounding skin. Did you know the Center for Disease Control, CDC, states that it does not matter whether the soap or cleanser used in a salon is antibacterial or not. It will still remove microbes and debris. Furthermore, repeated use of some antibacterial soaps and cleansers can be drying to the skin. However, many clients feel more secure if they are using an antibacterial soap at the wash station. And another, did you know? Many experienced nail technicians prefer using pure acetone to remove polish for 3 reasons. They feel the added ingredients in polish removers slow the removal process. They believe the added ingredients unnecessarily increase the cost of the product, and they can remove product quickly. Acetone-based polish remover works more quickly and is a better solvent than non-acetone-based removers. Non-acetone removers will not dissolve enhancement products as quickly as acetone, so they are preferred when removing nail polish from nail enhancements such as wraps. However, Many experienced nail technicians prefer acetone-based removers because it removes the polish more quickly, and they feel with their experience and speedy work, the rapid evaporation of the acetone will not dissolve or damage the enhancements. Polish removers that are acetone and non-acetone based can be used safely. However, both can be drying to the cuticle and surrounding skin. As with all products, read and follow the manufacturer's instructions for use. When using polish remover, saturate a cotton ball, gauze pad, or plastic-backed cotton pad and hold the saturated cotton on each nail while you silently count to 10. The old polish will now come off easily from the nail plate with a stroking motion that moves forward the free edge. That moves toward the free edge. Use a confident, firm touch while removing the polish. Continue until all traces of polish are gone. Complete removal of the polish from the previous manicure is important for client satisfaction. It may be necessary to wrap cotton around the tip of a wooden pusher and wet with polish remover to clean polish away from the nail fold area. According to OSHA, you must follow instructions for safely disposing of used chemicals. Do not, and those two words are capitalized, do not pour them down the sink or toilet. Throw them on the ground or down outside drains, or pour them onto cotton balls. Some chemicals have specific disposal requirements. For example, used liquid acetone must be saved in a fire department approved metal container and disposed of as hazardous waste. Nail creams, lotions, and oils. These products are designed to soften dry skin around the nail plate and to increase the flexibility of natural nails. They are especially effective on nails that appear to be brittle or dry and are the number one nail product that should be sold to manicure and pedicure clients. Nail creams are barrier products. They contain ingredients designed to seal the surface of the skin around the nails and hold in the subdermal moisture in the skin. Nail oils are designed to be absorbed into the nail plate to increase flexibility and into the surrounding skin to soften and moisturize. Typically, oils and lotion can penetrate the nail plate or skin and will have longer lasting effects than creams. However, all three can be highly effective and useful for clients, especially as daily use home care products. Cuticle removers. Cuticle removers are designed to loosen and dissolve dead tissue on the nail plate so that the tissue can be more easily and thoroughly removed from the nail plate. Therefore, they are inappropriate for contact with living skin of the eponychium. Typically, these products have a high pH, which is caustic, and are irritating to the skin. Be careful during application that the cuticle remover is applied to the nail plate and not the surrounding skin. These products typically contain 2 to 5% sodium or potassium hydroxide, plus glycerin or other moisturizing ingredients to counteract their skin drying effects. They must be used in strict accordance with the manufacturer's direction, and live skin contact must be avoided where possible to counter the effects of the alkaline ingredients. Excessive exposure of the eponychium to cuticle removers can cause live skin and eponychium dryness, as well as hangnails. Colored polish, enamel, lacquer, or varnish. Colored coatings applied to the natural nail plate are variously known as polish, enamel, lacquer, or varnish. All of these items are actually marketing terms used to describe the same types of products containing similar ingredients. Polish is a generic term describing any type of solvent-based colored film applied to the nail plate for the purpose of adding color or special visual effects like sparkles. It is important to note that every polish has acrylic in it, despite the claims of some companies that sell all natural polish. Without acrylic, polish would not harden to the shape of the nail. Also, the chemicals that some people claim to be toxic have long been removed from the formulations of all major polish companies. Polish is usually applied in 2 coats over the base coat and followed by a top coat. Figure 6-19 just shows some various nail polishes. Purple is awesome, of course, always my favorite. Gel polish. Gel polish is a form of nail color that does not dry due to exposure to the air, but cures when placed under a UV or LED lamp. It addresses the consistent smudging that clients experience after a service has recently been performed. Developed specifically for natural nails, it is now also used on enhancements after adjustments to application methods were made. See Chapter 12 for more information on gel and gel polishes. Hybrid gels. Hybrid gels are gel polishes that combine the best of the polish worlds. They have the durability and gloss of gels, but they can be removed like polishes with polish remover, although it takes longer. Gel polishes originally had to be removed through abrasion. The application is basically the same as traditional polish, although there are nuances that should be learned through education by the manufacturer of the gel. Gels require a light cured base coat and top coat that are optimally from the manufacturer that designed the gel polish. Did you know? Never shake your polish bottles. Shaking your polish traps air inside the bottle, which produces air bubbles that can cause the polish application to look rough and have an irregular appearance. Instead, gently roll the polish bottles upside down between your palm to thoroughly mix. If you must shake your polish, do so gently, then open it to allow some of the air to escape. Make sure you close the bottle, then wait at least 30 minutes before applying. Base coat. A base coat creates a colorless layer on the natural nail or nail enhancement that promotes the adhesion of polish. Figure 6-20. It also reduces the potential for polish to develop a yellowish staining or other discoloration on the natural nail plate. Some nail plates are especially susceptible to stains from red or dark colors. Base coats are also important to use on nail enhancements under colored polish to prevent surface staining. Like nail polishes, base coats contain solvents designed to evaporate. These products usually contain a form of adhesive that aids in retaining the polish for a longer time. After evaporation, drying, a sticky, adhesion-promoting film is left behind on the surface of the nail plate to increase adhesion of the colored coating. Light-cured gel polishes require a light-cured base coat. Figure 6-20 shows 3 bottles. Light-cured gel polishes require a light-cured base coat, which is a strange choice for the picture because those are clearly not gel polish bottles. You can see right through them. And as we know, that is not what gel polish bottles look like. All right, so nail hardener. Nail hardeners are used to improve the surface hardness or durability of weak or thin nail plates. Some can also prevent splitting or peeling of the nail plate if used properly. Hardeners can be applied before the base coat or after as top coat. according to the manufacturer's directions. There are several basic types of nail hardeners. A protein hardener is a combination of clear polish and protein, such as collagen. This provides a clear, hard coating on the surface of the nail, but does not change or affect the natural nail plate itself. Protein, collagen, has very large molecules that cannot be absorbed into the nail plate. Other nail hardeners contain reinforcing fibers, such as nylon, that also cannot be absorbed into the nail plate. Therefore, the protection they provide comes from the coating itself. They are not therapeutic. These products can be used on any natural nail. Nail hardeners do not contain formaldehyde, as was once believed in the industry. The ingredient is actually methylene glycol. Wait a minute, isn't that antifreeze? I hear that word a lot when I'm watching all my true crime videos. Methylene glycol, an ingredient that creates bridges or crosslinks between the keratin strand that make up the natural nail, making the plate stiffer and more resistant to bending and breaking. Methylene glycol is also not irritating to the skin. These products are useful for thin and weak nail plates, but should never be applied to nails that are already very hard, rigid, and or brittle. Methylene glycol hardeners can make brittle nails become so rigid that they may split and shatter. If signs of excessive brittleness or splitting, discoloration of the nail bed, development of ventral pterygium, or other signs of adverse nail and skin reactions occur, discontinue use. I've mentioned before some of these pronunciations. I'm sure I did know how to pronounce them at one time when I first started doing this, but you don't use this terminology daily, so we will go through the glossary and work on the pronunciations. Other signs of adverse nail and skin reaction occur, discontinue use. These products should be used as instructed by the manufacturer until the client's nails reach the desired goal, and then there should be discontinued until the product is needed again. Clients are generally instructed to apply the product daily over nail polish as a top coat, or under nail polish as a base coat when the polish is removed and reapplied. Clients must be instructed to follow the manufacturer's instructions. Dimethylurea hardeners use dimethyl urea, DMU, to also add crosslinks to the natural nail plate. DMU does not cause adverse skin reactions. This hardener does not work as quickly as a hardener containing methylene glycol, but will not over-harden nails, as the latter can with overuse. Top coat. Top coats are applied over colored polish to prevent chipping and to add a shine or a matte finish to the nail. These products contain ingredients that create hard, shiny, or matte films over the solvent after the solvent has evaporated. Typically, the main ingredients are methacrylic or cellulose-type film formers. Caution: all base coats, top coats, nail polishes, and hardeners are highly flammable. Fast dry top coat. Another kind of top coat that you will likely use in your practice is fast dry top coat. Quick dry or fast dry top coats use the same technology and ingredients as regular polish, but the ratio of ingredients is not the same. Quick dry top coats use higher levels of solvent, which evaporates quickly. Solvent is the key ingredient in determining how quickly the polish dries, as well as the thickness of the product. Fast dry top coats are also available in shiny and matte finishes. Nail polish dryer products. Nail polish dryer products are designed to hasten the drying of nail polishes. They are typically applied with a dropper or brush or can be sprayed onto the surface of the polish. They promote rapid drying by pulling solvents from the nail polish, causing the colored film to form more quickly. These products can dramatically shorten drying time and will reduce the risk of clients smudging a fresh polish application. Hand creams and lotions. The more I think about trying not to make mistakes, it seems the more mistakes I make. So, don't overthink it. Hand creams and lotions add a finishing touch to a manicure because they soften and smooth the hands. They make the skin and finished manicure look as beautiful as possible. Hand creams are generally designed to be barriers on the skin to help the skin retain its natural moisture or contain penetrating ingredients to soften the skin or repair damage. Their purpose is to make the skin on the hands less prone to becoming dry or cracked. Lotion is generally more penetrating than creams and may treat lower levels of the epidermis. Mitts or paraffin dips can be used over lotion to enhance penetration of the ingredients onto the skin. Nail conditioners. Nail conditioners contain ingredients to reduce brittleness of the nail. They should be applied as directed by the manufacturer and are especially useful when applied at night before bedtime. They include oils, lotions, and creams. Let's see, where are we? Okay, so that'll do it for this video. We will start sunscreens in the Milady Nail Book, Chapter 6, Manicuring, in the next video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. And do not forget my other videos. I'd like to grow this channel if we can do that together, because I can't do it without you. I'll be having some giveaways and some guests and things. So I hope this was helpful to you. Thank you for watching. Bye.